きよしと一緒に食べに行こうか？よっしゃ、行こう。
Hello, welcome back. Today I want to talk about some of my favorite eateries around Tokyo.
Eateries in Tokyo!
As I've stated before, I've been visiting Japan for about 15 years now, and I lived there for a year in 2017, so I know Tokyo like the back of my hand. Jesus Christ, I'm so hairy! I'm like if Robin Williams and Chewbacca had a baby. So it turns out I don't know the back of my hand as well as I thought I did, but I do know Tokyo.
Untrustworthy.
I'm going to be picking out a couple of favorite places in order of food types. These will include places I've been going to for years, and some places I've just discovered recently. From ramen and gyoza to tonkatsu and yakitori, I know the best places. You can trust me.
I don't trust this guy.
Hopefully this will help you find some good places to eat on your travels through Tokyo, whether you're a newbie or a veteran like myself.
Who's he trying to impress? I don't know, maybe himself.
So sit back and relax and let my rough yet silky voice guide you through the eateries of Tokyo.
What's he doing? I don't know, but I wish he'd back up. He's disgusting. Ramen!
If anyone knows me, they know I love ramen. So naturally I'm going to start off with some ramen recommendations. I'm going to introduce you to two of some of the most unique places I've been to. I love tonkatsu ramen places, like the insanely popular chains Ippudo and Ichiran. But this past year I found a place that sells Gyokotsu ramen. Okay, that does not look appetizing. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Now, tonkatsu means pig bone. It uses the onyomi, which is to say, the Chinese reading, which is the common way to read jukugo. Now there are 3 types of bone ramen. Tonkatsu, the most popular. Paitan, and gyokotsu. Now when you order, let's say tonkatsu ramen, don't say, "Can I have the butahone ramen?" which would be the kunyomi, or the Japanese readings of kanji.
なんか変だよ。
Because it will definitely cause mild confusion.
なんか変だよ。
This place specializes in Gyokotsu ramen, which is pretty rare, so I found this place to be a refreshing change of pace. It's called Ramen Dining Jingu. You can get there from Meiji Jingu Main Station, on the Shioda line, or the Fukutoshin line. When you walk in, the thing that will stand out the most will be the strong smell of beef. When you're used to the dead pink stink of tonkotsu places, the smell of beef in a ramen place might be a surprise. This place was small and charming, and there's a graffiti on the wall. You can add to it if you'd like. The thickness of the ramen noodles in this bowl were sort of in between hosomen and futomen. The soup tastes like beef gravy, which is a positive in my book. This is the standard bowl. When I had it, it came with wonderful slices of roast beef, as well as pork chashu. This is a fully loaded bowl. If for whatever reason you should tire of tonkotsu, but why would you? This is a welcome change of pace that will not disappoint you. Now this is a place I've seen on my other trips, but for some reason I never thought to go into until last year. This is definitely not your standard ramen place. It's called Tayo no Tomato Men. You'll notice how the interior is a little like an Italian restaurant. Yep, that's exactly what it looks like. It's tomato soup ramen. Now the soup is a chicken stock. Not quite paitan, as it's not thick enough to be that, but if that's what you're craving, they have that too. Grapefruit, what? This ramen is kinda like eating soupy spaghetti, which is much better than that sounds. The noodles are of the thin variety, which brings to mind angel hair pasta. Actually, I wasn't quite sure it wasn't angel hair. It's a chain, so you'll find it in many places, but the one I went to is near the Mita line.
Gyoza!
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Look at all that beautiful crispy golden skin, those seams bursting with juicy ground pork fillings. Okay, I'll stop. The perfect companion to ramen, like burgers and fries to Americans, is gyoza. The irony here is that I'm presenting a gyoza place that has no ramen. Anyway, this place is called Shibuya Gyoza. Despite the name, they have many locations around Tokyo, not just in Shibuya. And they have a great selection of side dishes, like fried rice, and an assortment of kimchi-based dishes. They serve portions of all sizes, even ones that come with 20 pieces, and the biggest portions they had, which were 30 pieces and 40 pieces, which they jokingly called Mount Fuji and Mount Everest. And this place is very cheap, so it's great on a budget. As I said before, they have other locations other than just in Shibuya, but I went to its namesake. Another place I loved was in a place I had the all too brief pleasure of calling my neighborhood, Funabori, located in Edogawa-ku and easily reachable by one train on the Toei Shinjuku line, straight from, you guessed it, Shinjuku. It's called Fujiya, and they had a wide variety of gyoza, like Kurobuta gyoza, ebi nira gyoza, pari pari gyoza, and my personal favorite, cheese gyoza. Mmm. As is the standard with a lot of gyoza and ramen places, it's considered a Chinese eatery. So there are also other side dishes like mabo tofu, egg rolls, ebi chiri, and of course ramen. One of the best things about this place is that it's right across the street from the train station.
Tonkatsu!
Now, I just realized something the last time I was in Japan. I really love tonkatsu. It is quite possibly my favorite meal. There's nothing like a nice crispy and juicy tonkatsu, slathered with tonkatsu sauce and karashi, with rice and miso soup, and a big heaping of shredded cabbage. I repeat, nothing is better. Fight me! This place is called Tonki. It's in Meguro and really close to the station. The problem with this place is its hefty price, but trust me, it's worth it. The decor is simple, with a large wraparound bar that faces its large kitchen. The presentation of the tonkatsu is outstanding, and the karashi was some of the best karashi I've ever had. It was fresh and nearly melted my brain. The true measure of great karashi. If you're okay with dropping upwards of 2,000 yen and waiting in a moderate line, give this place a visit. Be careful not to confuse tonkatsu with tonkotsu. They're two different things. It happens a lot. On the cheaper end, but almost just as good, is Tonkatsu Yamabe. The line is long but goes by fast, as many people come here for lunchtime. It's a tiny place, and its size epitomizes Japan's small restaurant stereotype. I think it's cozy. It's like a mini tonki, as you get to look directly into the sliver of a kitchen and see these cooks make the tonkatsu up close and personal. This is a very nice, solid tonkotsu. Tonkatsu! Tonkatsu! Damn it!
Yakitori!
If you want great yakitori and you're on a budget, you can do no wrong if you go to either of the great standbys, Torikizoku and Yakitori Center. Yakitori Center has a couple of specialty items, their cold sesame wings and their buta kimchis. Oh my god. I'll lump these together here because they're sort of rivals and have similar menus and they're similarly priced. But if pressed, I'd give the edge to Yakitori Center because last year, Torikizoku, which used to have every item priced at $280, recently rose their price to $298, and that really burned my britches. Okay, I'm calm. Currently, Yakitori Center is still $280 for every item, but they're both really good and super popular with young people because of the affordability. They both have entirely too many locations to list, so you'll have no trouble finding one near any big station. Another one of my favorite places has shops around Tokyo, but the one I used to frequent was in Shibuya. It's called Shibuyakko Izakaya Tototoriton. That's a lot to say, so just call it Tototoriton for short. The name is so fun to say, so if anything, you should just go just so you can say to a friend, "Hey, let's go to Tototoriton!" It's reasonably priced, and the decor is charming, and their seats recede into the floor in that Japanese way. Staff is also really friendly. For me, it has a typical Japanese feel, with great food and atmosphere. My recommended item for this place? Get the really large tsukune. They're an izakaya. It says so in their full name, but they have a large assortment of yakitori items, so I'm including it under yakitori for that reason. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my fabulous journey through the eateries of Tokyo. If you liked this, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye! As I've stated before, I've been visiting Japan for about 15 years now, and I lived there for a year in 2017, so I know Tokyo like the back of my hand. Wrong way, dummy. As I've stated before, I've been visiting Japan for about 15 years now, and I lived there for about a year in 2017, so I know Tokyo like the back of my hand.